The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Green Bay. Safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a give left side. This is Swift. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And some nifty running on the return. He took some good yardage before he was taken down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Chest steal. Hut, hut.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll work this forward to the 35. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
White. Let's go. Black 40. Set.
Love. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start on the ground with Swift, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Williams. Gonna look deep. looking for more. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first down, it's Smith. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. The reception for Rondale Moore. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Slam left! Slam left!
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's out left and complete to Burden. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Chicago.
Watch out! Watch out!
Here's Moore now. He gets it on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing is Williams. That one on target to Moore. A first catch for DJ and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
What is up? Hey, volunteer! Volunteer! Volunteer!
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Raise up!
Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Williams, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think, obviously, you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Drill, 52. Set. Black, 95. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
6-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, break.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 6, mega. Cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. Close. 10. Ready. 50. Green. Hey, check mega. 10.
Love to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's good. Physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
45. White. Hey, cross deal. Set.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
60 red. Mega. Ready.
They'll go back to Etienne on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Set. Drill. Black 40. Ready?
Here's Love. That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On the ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Down. 52, 22 meters. 10 cycles. Set, cut.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. T.J. Edwards on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. York's kick is good. And the Packers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, slip.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Strike. Strike. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs who starts the drive. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Trying to use that big body to go forward. But he gets to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Switch, yellow. Here we go, set. Yellow, 40, triple, 38. Set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
9 yards.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
Red, cycle.
They go play action with Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Montez Sweat getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
97. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. With the middle, and one caught by Watson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
3-3, our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 3.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Hut.
On play action, Love. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
On the give, here's Swift. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. 3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Now Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Williams to the air once more. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. Brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 42-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Block 40. Strike. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. A good spot here, second and a yard.
Red check smash. Yellow, black shot. Check hunt.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready?
Now Love. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
52 blue. Red, cycle.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go, set. Striker, black, yellow, blue.
To throw is Love. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be second and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
52 block, go now. 33, yellow. Set.
Jacobs. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. It's a touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Packers 10, Bears 3.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. will start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
On first and 10, it's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, we're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
The drive begins with a carry from ETN. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
10 cycle. Set hut. Snap. Snap 10 black.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Green Jack down. Hut.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
It's a gain of 11.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
560. Hut, hut.
Running is Jacobs. And will only be able to muster a couple of yards. Ron Payne there for the stop. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
First and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook.
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Now, Jacobs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Shermark Turner at time on the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Pick it complete. Black shot. Ready, ready.
Now Love. That's complete to ETN. Now where will they mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down. They'll go for it and run option right. And he will score! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They're trying the left side with Swift. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the 1st half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
Ready, throw.
Now Swift. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready, throw.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This is caught 2. And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ultra. Ready?
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Run the toss here to ETN. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Still, let's go. Set.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4th down territory. So I think they're able to go on 3rd down. But even if you did it, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. 52 blaster. 45. White. Set.
Once again, it's ETN. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyler Gordon there to make the tackle. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Here's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Lord. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down, but didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd.
Trouble, 38. Cut.
On the bootleg, it's Love. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Hey, Cole Peters, down. Yellow, 22. Cut.
A run now on 2nd down. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Ruben hit the line. There for the tackle.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Clock, 10 blank.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Dio Odengbo. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. They'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down. Here's Williams. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike, and he's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this complete to Burden. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, throw.
Throwing again, Williams. Oh, all alone, the tight end Komet. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Chicago. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Bo Melton on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
This drive will begin with a run by Lord. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the tackle.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
50, green. Slide through. Right, white. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 9.
Ready. Yellow. 40. Ready.
Throwing is low. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready, ready. Black punt.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to air this out for Davis. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and get...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
A loss of 9 yards.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Set, hut, ready.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
They'll go again with Lloyd. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
17.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
What is up?
They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just give so much space, so much green grass, that the offense finds a way to move down the field quickly regardless? So just continue to mix up coverages, but do not let them throw the ball over your head.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Wayne Walker.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ready. 10 black. Set, hunt.
Love will take a knee, and that ought to do it. So, it's a win for the Packers. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago And they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.